I count so I can be more. Make a difference in this world is what we're here for. I count, give 100%. The money I make, more than I spend. I count, put the numbers to the test. Balance my life, add to success. I count, will I be a star? Forget about the rest, be who you are. I count.
A journal is something you write your love stories in. Just kidding. It's got something to do with accountancy, I think.
I count so I can be more. Make a difference in this world is what we're here for.
My transactions of day 2 are in such a mess. I could not write down the sales in my sales journal as I was missing an employee.
At least you had sales, unlike some people that just packed up my t-shirts.
Excuse me? Who do you think you are, huh? Where were you in any case? We did the best we could, bud.
You tell him, Prudence.
I was so happy with my sales the previous day that I kind of overslept, that's all. It's still no reason for you to close my t-shirt business down.
Well, you said it. It is your t-shirt business, not ours. Who does not show up to open his own business? That is not good business practice.
My journal is a mess. How would I ever know how many lemonades I sold on day 2? Not to mention the ones I had to give away for free to angry customers.
Well, just count the money you made.
What? You don't write down your sales.
What for? All that counts is that I've made money and I know I sold t-shirts because I was there selling them.
But how do you keep track of your stock?
Stock schmuck.
Bud, you are such an idiot. Lona's trying to help you and you are being such an idiot.
Where was Lona when you closed down budget teas for the day?
I tried my best, Bud. It's not my fault that you slept. That is the most idiotic thing that you can do.
You can add not keeping a sales journal to the list. I mean, you don't know how many t-shirts you sold because you did not keep track. Plus, now you don't know how many t-shirts you have left.
If I keep a journal next time, would you let it be?
You can only keep a journal if you actually show up to run your business.
I'm so over you two. I'm leaving. See you at the car.
But I have some good news, Prudence.
What? Our food is on its way.
No. We made so much profit at the festival that I'm declaring a dividend. And seeing that you are head of marketing, you are entitled to your share. You don't look excited.
I would if I knew what a dividend was.
Aye, Prudence. All you have to know is it means you have some extra money.
Yippee! Now I am excited. And here comes our food.
I count.
Journal is like a French word for daybook. So that's why the day-to-day transactions of a business are recorded in a journal.
Well, guys, so this time Bud decided to oversleep. I mean, I really don't get this guy. This guy's really being irresponsible now, and it's really bad practice to not rock up in your own business.
Exactly.
And then secondly, he doesn't even write down any of his sales.
Yeah, but he says he was there, so you know he might be in charge, and he was counting money.
I don't know, because maybe it's all good and well for this particular festival, but what about the last market that he sold t-shirts and the last year? He's not keeping records, so he's not going to know what's happening in his business.
I started to write down each and every sale in my sales journal because immediately when the customer walks in, I write it down. Because it's so impossible to remember, what did I sell again? After the customer's left.
Plus, if you use your sales journal to determine the stock, how much must be left? I mean, like, if you didn't sell those t-shirts, what happened to the others?
See, well, that's correct, and that's why you have to keep a sales journal.
I feel really bad for Lona. I mean, she was trying to keep her financial records up to date, and now it's all a mess because of this leisure dude.
You shouldn't feel bad for Lona, though. I mean, she still made a profit.
We all remember what profit is, right? It's when your income has exceeded your expenses.
Yeah, and now she has declared a dividend.
Well, Miles, I'm really glad that you brought that up. I wanted us to talk more about dividends, okay? So when a company has made a profit, they can then declare dividends to all their shareholders, and each shareholder can get a share or a percentage of the profits.
But now, how are the shareholders going to know that the company has made profits?
That is the job of the accountant, to account for what they did during the year by compiling financial reports. There are actually also different kinds of financial reports. There are departmental reports, there are feed into financial statements reports, and then there are financial reports made for the board of a company and also annual reports. Okay, and some of these reports are used by people that are inside the organization, and these are called internal reports. And then there are also reports that are used for people who are outside of the company, and those are external financial reports because they're outside, and internal means inside. And any reports that are published externally are made for external stakeholders. Stakeholders in a business are people who affect the organization, right? Or, as well, people who are affected by the organization. And examples of stakeholders can be the staff, the community, the local council, the other businesses who are in the same kind of industry in and around the business, etc., etc.
So, are there certain standards for these reports?
Yes, when most businesses make external financial reports, they use the IFRS, which is the International Financial Report Standards.
I can fully understand the lack of business sense that Bud is showing by not keeping his journals up to date. Because the journals feed into the ledgers, so everything else feeds into something else. And in the end, there is a whole summary of what's happening in the company. So if you mess up in the beginning with your source document, then you're going to have problems right through.
Exactly. Well done.
The objective of the financial statements are to provide information about the company's financial position, performance, and changes in the financial position of a company. This information is used by internal and external stakeholders to make future economic decisions. It must basically answer these three questions for the stakeholders. How has the business been doing? How is the business placed at present? What are the future prospects of the business?
Make sure you keep up to date with the day-to-day entries in the different journals. This makes for a great start in sound financial management. Keep accurate records, and you'll need these to make all your financial decisions.